Up top with it, Colby McQueen. Stoll drives in. Hat leaves it short. Rebound going to be picked up, though, by King City.
Partially blocked, I believe.
And this one out of bounds off of Stanberry. 6:41 left to play here in the second quarter. 17-7 is our lead here in favor of King City. Colby McQueen making one shot to start out the second quarter, and then a three-pointer from Garlock. Shellhorn sends it up top for Potter.
And I think they got him for a
Yeah,
walk.
they're going to get him for a travel. 6:33 left to play here in the second quarter. McQueen trying to send it down inside. Dias has it knocked away. Comes back out, trying to send it to Smithson. Picked up here by Sample. Up for Garlock. And he is going to be out of bounds. So 6:15 left to play here in the second quarter. 17-7, King City with the lead. Metzger will check out. Checking in for him is going to be Brody Wall.
Well, we called this a box and one, but I think it's more of a diamond than one.
And
Tough
the shot up and good on a tough
little runner.
Yeah.
Almost a running hook shot.
Yes. As McQueen able to sink it. Shellhorn inside, goes up off glass for two. 19-9, 5:45 left to play here in the second quarter. Colby McQueen sends it into the corner for Decker Heidi. For Jordan Wright, who gets the pass inside the paint. Can't finish, though. Rebound pulled in by Potter, and then they're going to get a foul called against Colton Dias. Foul against Dias will be his second. Team's first, as Fletchall will check in now for Dias. Potter, top of the key. Over to the right wing for Wall. His shot from three from deep, no good. Rebound picked up by Smithson, and he's going to be fouled here on the rebound.
Good, strong rebound by Smithson.
Foul this time is going to go against Colton Potter. That'll be his first, team's first as well.
When you're rebounding in traffic, it's just so easy to get the ball knocked loose. You get a good grip and rip it down.
They'll get Leo Fletchall driving to the basket. Out for Wright. His shot is up and good for two. 19-11. It's an 8-point ball game in favor of King City. 5 minutes left to play in the second. Ryder Sample sends it over to the right wing for Brody Wall. Back to Sample. Leaves it for Shellhorn inside. Takes the strong take. Can't get it to go. Comes out to Potter from three. His shot no good. Rebound made by McQueen. And McQueen inside the paint gets it up and in for two.
Euro step, strong jump shot, good elevation on the jumper. Good timeout by King City, by the way.
It's a 6-point ball game. We're back with more after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades. And welcome back out again here to Albany. 4:29 left to play here in the second quarter. 19-13 is the lead in favor of the Wildcats. It'll be King City basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Make sure to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Top of the key, Brody Wall. Going to be called for the travel. So it'll be right now bringing it across for the Bulldogs. Leaves it over right wing for Colby McQueen.
Now looks like King City just going straight man-to-man. As Wright with the basketball over the top of the key, drives it right wing, trying to leave it for Smithson. Inside the paint, back out for Decker Heidi. Pass to McQueen, left wing. Drives, weaves his way through traffic, leaves it short. Smithson with the rebound, can't get it to go. And it's going to go out of bounds here off of King City. Colby McQueen to inbounds here for Stanberry. Up for Decker Heidi, right wing. Fletchall, McQueen all alone on the baseline, and that's about as easy as he can have as it's a 4-point ball game.
He gets it going, he can get Stanberry back in. They are back into it, down 4. He's had the last 3 baskets for the Bulldogs.
Mooney
that's a double
is going to be called for the double dribble. We saw this a little bit from King City against Albany on Wednesday night. They kind of got out to a lead, and then they kind of fell off and let Albany come back into it. And it was kind of a game of runs, and that's kind of what we're seeing in this game as well.
Well, and some of that is a little bit of youth, too. They're playing hard and trying to play fast, but there's a difference between playing hard and being frantic. And sometimes young teams can cross over that line. They're just trying to go a little bit too quick.
Jaron Stoll open 3 from the corner, no good. Josiah Shellhorn with the rebound. And Sample going to be called with the carry. Smithson will check out as Nate Giffen checks in here for the Bulldogs. 3:08 left to play here in the half. 19-15. King City with the lead here over Stanberry. Stanberry trying to come back. And Decker Heidi going to be on the end line out of bounds. Sample sends it for Shellhorn. Up for Metzger. Metzger on the roll, up to Shellhorn up at the top of the key. Drives, takes, and a foul going to be called on the floor against Stanberry. Foul will go against Decker Heidi, his first, team second. Sample missed Shellhorn there, getting open on the block as ball inbounds to Potter up at the top of the key, and they're going to get a foul here against Fletchall.
You saw him late.
Yes.
If he delivered it when he came open, but how many times do we say that?
Yeah.
If you part of the keys to good offense are not only finding the open man, but getting it to them at the right time.
Shot from Mooney from the free throw line, no good. Rebound made by Heidi.
So many players get the ball to somebody after they come open after they've been open instead of as they come open.
Shot from Heidi inside the paint, no good. And Giffen going to be fouled, coming down with the rebound. Foul will go against Colton Potter. That is going to be his second, team's third. McQueen to inbounds here for Stoll. Trying to go back door and right in between Giffen and McQueen, and it goes in between them out of bounds.
It's a tough break and really nobody's fault, but I think Giffen made a cut just as.
Yeah. McQueen was cutting towards the basket as well.
On a backdoor cut, and
Sample for Potter. Leaves it off to Garlock. Back up to Sample, top of the key. Shot from 3. Banks it in.
You know, you got to smile a little bit when you do that. It's
McQueen Leaves it off for Giffen in the corner. Passed up top for Heidi. To Fletchall. Up top, McQueen drives. And is going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2. And the foul is going to go against Josiah Shellhorn. That'll be his first, team's 4th. And McQueen misses on the first free throw. Checking in for King City will be Brady Armfield. Checking back in for Stanberry will be Calvin Smithson and Jordan Wright. Second free throw attempt is good here by McQueen. 22-16, 1:16 left to play here in the second quarter. Garlock with it right wing. Leaves it off into the corner. Armfield from 3. His shot no good. Shellhorn with the rebound. Goes up. No good. Rebound pulled back in by Armfield. And the shot from Metzger off the mark. Rebound made by Wright.
Good box out by Heidi. And I really wonder if Metzger can guard McQueen man-to-man.
The shot off the glass that time by Heidi. Wright into the corner. Heidi from 3. Drains it.
Big shot.
22-19. It's a 3-point ball game. 30 seconds left to play here in the second. Sample over to the left wing with it now is Garlock. Leaves it for Shellhorn on the pick and roll. Picked up by McQueen. Goes up. Can't get the shot to fall. Rebound made by Stoll.
Good hustle.
Out for Wright. Heidi from the left elbow. Banks it in.
Another bank shot.
And it's now a 22-21 ball game with 2 seconds. Sample, shot from 3 at the buzzer, no good. King City takes a 1-point lead into the halftime, 22-21. We'll be back with your Albany Hy-Vee halftime when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. Not only does eating beef provide good nutrition, it supports the local economy. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to be an active part in today's agriculture. From first dates to graduations and everything in between, beef is there to help celebrate all of life's great moments. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together. Beef, it's what's for dinner. All the care you need is right here in our community. At Mosaic Medical Center Albany, our board-certified doctors and healthcare professionals provide quality care that fits your schedule. And we're constantly expanding services and adding diagnostic technologies to better serve neighbors like you. When complicated cases occur, you can rest easy knowing we can consult with other Mosaic doctors and even Mayo Clinic to find treatments that work for you. Learn more at mymlc.com/Albany. King City Lumber can help you with all of your building needs. Whether you need help with your garage, tool shed, something commercial, or farm and agricultural, the experts at King City Lumber can help you find tools and materials, help you get your job done quickly and cost efficiently. King City Lumber, where customer satisfaction is their primary goal. Visit King City Lumber today, where they look forward to serving you.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. I'd like to thank our sponsors, help you bring you tonight's broadcast of King City Stanberry Boys Consolation Basketball. BTC Bank, Penny Genomics Center locations in Bethany and Albany, and Winter Circle Trophies and Awards north in Albany. Hogue Lumber Company of Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. Northwest Zone, the Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association, along with Mosaic Medical Center Albany and H&B Bank of Stanberry. Pineview Manor in Stanberry and Bank Northwest of Stanberry. The King City Lumber, Toby Gilbert Tire in King City, and Wildcat Links in King City, along with the King City and Stanberry School Districts and the Printer and New Shopper located in Albany. Taking a look at the stats from the first half for the King City boys, they are shooting 7 for 19 from the field, 4 for 10 from behind the three-point arc, 4 for 5 from the free throw line. Led in scoring by Colton Potter with 8 points, 5 points for Ryder Sample, 4 points for Josiah Shellhorn, 3 points for Jonathan Garlock, 2 points for Darwin Bowden. For Stanberry, they're shooting 9 for 22 from the field, 2 for 3 from behind the three-point arc, 1 for 3 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Colby McQueen with 9 points, 5 points for Decker Heidi, 3 points for Jaron Stoll, 2 points for Jordan Wright and Calvin Smithson.
Well, we thought, or I was sitting here thinking King City might run away and hide there for a while. Tribute to Stanberry to fight their way back in. Excuse me. And I think one of the things that jumped out at me, you said Potter was the leading scorer for King City with 8.
And he had that, I believe, within the first 2 minutes or something like that.
I was going to say, I think he had all those in the first 2 minutes of the game, had a couple of threes and a two-pointer. And I think maybe he's only had one shot since that time. And I just wonder maybe that's a little bit of the cause of some of their offensive problems. We've seen some kind of wild shots go up from time to time. And I think that's just one of the things that goes along with having a young team.
Yes.
I think that's one of the issues you find. They did. King City did eventually. They started out in a box and one against Stanberry, and between Stoll, Wright hit a couple of shots, Heidi hit a couple of shots, chased them out of that box and one. And I think even before that, McQueen had a couple or three baskets against the box, and so they just decided to go straight man to man. And King City has worked their way, or Stanberry has worked their way back into this ball game, and find themselves just down one. So we got ourselves a ball game.
Yes.
And you mentioned it's kind of a game of runs. We saw that.
And
the King City,
it's very reminiscent of the King City Albany game that we had on Wednesday night.
They had struggles and let Albany get ahead, and they turned around right around and put a what was it, well, they were down 39-33, and they finished the game on a 17-2 run.
Yes.
So, you know, this is, I mean, there's no predictions here. I made a prediction, but right now that I said King City by
2,
by 1 or 2, and right now that prediction looks pretty good. But this has been a wild tournament in regard to the ebbs and flows, the swings, where it looks like one team's got everything in the bag, and then the other team storms back late and wins.
I said pretty much other than the two Platte Valley teams, nobody really has had sustained play where a coach would say for a full quarter or even a full half, we played well, we want to continue that. There's been, moments and halves. It's been a couple minutes here, a couple moments there. And
I think Princeton kind of had that maybe in their first game, but then their game with Pattonsburg was anybody's game for a while, and then they got away at the end. It's just like it's almost, we've seen some football games like that where you go, well, it depends on who has the ball last.
Yes.
Well, maybe in this it's been more of who has the big fourth quarter, and that's what that's what we've seen a lot in this tournament, boys and girls both. Who has the big fourth quarter? And, in fact, I think we just saw it in this last game.
Yeah.
The Stanberry's girls had a lead, and all of a sudden looked like they were in good shape. And North Andrew put a run together late. Got the benefit of some calls down the stretch, which I don't place blame on anybody. That's just part of the game. But we'll see. So we'll see what happens here. Who can get on the run late in this game, and they're probably going to win.
We'll be back with more when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Pineview Manor in Stanberry has been providing kind, gentle, and compassionate care for over 40 years. Pineview Manor is a skilled nursing facility that provides care for residents requiring a certain level of medical care that can't be met through home or other community services. Pineview Manor in Stanberry features physical, occupational, and speech therapy, as well as assisted living. Pineview Manor in Stanberry. There's someplace like home.
Toby Gilbert Tire in King City can help you with your tire problems, whether it be big or small. For a tractor, pickup, or even car. When you have a problem, whether it be in the field or on the road service, Toby Gilbert Tire in King City has you covered. That's Toby Gilbert Tire. Give them a call today at 660-535-6200. Again, that's 660-535-6200 for Toby Gilbert Tire, where they have uptown service with out-of-town prices.
Now that the weather is cold and courses are full of snow, there is still one place that is sunny, warm, and dry for you to play golf. Wildcat Links in King City. So come and play amazing courses like St. Andrews or Pebble Beach and watch the game at the same time while never leaving the area. Don't forget to sign up for their Winter Golf Week starting in December. Wildcat Links is the perfect place for the whole family, featuring a golf simulator, multiple TVs, shuffleboard, pool table, drinks, and food. Wildcat Links in King City, your local golf oasis.
Bank Northwest is a full-service bank offering checking, interest-bearing accounts, savings accounts, certificates of deposit, safe deposit boxes, as well as agricultural, real estate, business, and consumer loans. Bank Northwest features 5 locations in Northwest Missouri in Bethany, Cameron, Hamilton, Polo, and Stanberry, as well as 8 easy-to-use ATM locations throughout the area as well. Bank Northwest is your hometown bank covering Northwest Missouri. Bank Northwest, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And welcome back out again here to Albany for this boys consolation final. It's the start of the second half. It will be for King City, Sample, Metzger, Potter, Shellhorn, and Mooney. And for Stanberry, it looks like it'll be McQueen, Dias, Wright, Smithson, and Heidi. King City basketball to start out the second half of play. Colton Potter with the basketball right wing. Leaves it up for Mooney. Over to left wing to Sample. Sample, top of the key, 3. Drains it.
Well, I think we've seen him shoot the 3 well enough that if you're right, you can't go under that screen. You've got to fight over the top of it.
It's a 4-point lead here for King City. King City now comes out.
Little 1-3-1 half-court trap.
1-3-1 as Smithson going to be called. Or they're going to be a foul called against Sample on Smithson on the floor, though.
Yeah, it's the right call.
Foul against Sample, his second. Heidi with the basketball into the corner for McQueen. Leaves it off for Dias on the baseline. Got a little caught underneath the basket, couldn't get it to go. Smithson, though, with the rebound, puts it back up and in for 2.
We've seen a lot of growth in Calvin Smithson these last couple of games. Or to me, we have.
Yes.
I think he's shown a lot more confidence to do some things.
And Shellhorn can't get the shot to fall as he falls to the floor with some help. 25-23, King City with a 2-point lead. Stanberry with the basketball. Decker Heidi from just inside the 3-point arc can't get the shot to fall. Smithson trying to fight for the rebound against Shellhorn. Shellhorn able to muscle it away. Sample, top of the key, 3 from the right wing. This time can't get it to go. Rebound made by Shellhorn, and he'll be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2. As they're going to get a foul here against Calvin Smithson. That'll be the first against Smithson. Team's first as well. And the first free throw is good from Shellhorn. Shellhorn misses the second to the right.
You see a little zone action here, 2-3.
Lazy pass stolen away by Potter. And then fouling will be Jordan Wright as Colton Potter will go to the line to shoot 2.
I think Wright was trying to pull that pass back and just couldn't do it. Well, the first possession we saw King City used a 1-3-1. Looked like it was going to be a half-court trap. And then shifted to a 2-3 zone. I think that kind of threw Stanberry off for a minute.
Potter's second free throw rolls out. Rebound pulled in by Dias. 27-23, 6:13 left to play here in the third. King City with the 4-point lead. They'll get it to Dias up at the high post. Over to left wing. Shot from three for McQueen. Leaves it short. Rebound pulled in by Sample. Sample goes up off iron. Rebound made by Mooney. His shot no good. Pulled in by Dias. Jordan Wright from the baseline leaves it short. Rebound made by Mooney.
I'd like to see Wright get a little higher release on that shot. He kind of short arms it and just seems like a lot of them are left short.
Metzger from three. Misses off back iron. Rebound pulled in by Smithson. 27-23, 5:13 left to play here in the third quarter. Up top for Jordan Wright. Sends it right wing. Here for Colby McQueen. Back up top to Heidi. Left wing to Wright. Sends it down baseline to Smithson, and the pass to Wright goes out of bounds. Mooney will check out. Checking in for him will be Tucker Mollis. Here for the Wildcats. 4:50 left to play in the third. 27-23. The Wildcats with the lead here over the Bulldogs in this boys' consolation final. Sample down to Shellhorn. Inside the paint, his shot off the mark. Rebound made by Potter. Goes up and in for two. And a timeout going to be called here by Stanberry with 4:34. We're back after this Petty General Center timeout here on Albany TV.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. Not only does eating beef provide good nutrition, it supports the local economy. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to be an active part in today's agriculture. From first dates to graduations and everything in between, beef is there to help celebrate all of life's great moments. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. 29-23, 4:34 left to play here in the third quarter. McQueen to bring the ball across midcourt. Sends it for Stoll. Up top to Fletchall, left wing, McQueen. Baseline for Giffen. Back up top to Stoll for Fletchall. Drives, and he's going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot two. And they're going to get the foul here against Graham Metzger. That'll be his third.
You know, it's amazing that when a guy goes to the basket, if it's one guy that challenges him, sometimes a foul doesn't get called. But if three guys challenge it, somebody's going to get one.
And Fletchall misses on the first. Metzger will come out. Coming in for him is going to be Jonathan Garlock. Second free throw from Fletchall. Hits off back iron. Rebound made by Sample. Sample top of the key here for the Wildcats. Halfway through the third quarter of play. 29-23. Garlock up top for Shellhorn. Right wing to Sample. Mollis for Potter. Drives. Leaves it just short off iron. McQueen will slow things down as he brings it across midcourt. 3:36 left to play here in the third quarter. Stoll across court for McQueen. Sidesteps a defender, goes up, can't get the shot to fall. Rebound made by Dias. His shot won't go. Ball nipped around, and Giffen gets it. He can't get it to fall.
Well, you can't ask for much more. You had 4 point-blank looks at it.
Potter, shot no good. Rebound made by Giffen. And Stoll has it stripped away that time by Garlock.
Potter has it stripped away from him by Dias.
And then McQueen shot from 3, no good. Rebound made by Potter. Up with it up at the top of the key as he brings it across midcourt is going to be Jonathan Garlock. 2:41 left to play here in the third. And a timeout going to be called here by King City. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
When you bank at H&B Bank, you bank with a financial institution that people trust. You also bank with an institution that handles decision-making locally. When you're in need of lending advice, turn to the bank that carries experience and compassion for every situation. With loans available for home mortgages, rural land, ag lending, and much more, you can trust that H&B Bank provides the right fit for all your needs. Come see the staff at the Stanberry branch and see how H&B Bank is making it possible. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. 2:41 left to play here in the third, 29-23. King City with the lead in the basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Brody Wall, newly entered back in, will inbounds here for the Wildcats. Sample top of the key, back over to Wall, left wing. Up top for Garlock. Wall shot from 3, misses off iron. Giffen with the rebound.
Good set coming out of the timeout.
Stoll for Smithson. To Giffen, back up to Stoll for McQueen. Right wing Fletchall. Stoll shot from 3, misses long. Rebound made by Shellhorn. Brody Wall with the basketball in the corner for the Wildcats. Gives it off for Mollis. For Shellhorn. Drives. Shot no good off glass. Rebound picked up by Smithson. And with 1:46 left to play here in the third, right wing Stoll gets it to Smithson up at the high post. Left wing McQueen shot from 3, misses it short. And they're going to get a foul called here against Stanberry, and it's going to go against Leo Fletchall. And that is going to be his third. 1:35 remains here in the third. 29-23 is the lead for King City.
Kind of been stuck here for a while, too, on this 29-23.
Brody Wall loses it on the floor, picked up by Mollis. Up for Shellhorn. Sample gives it off to Mollis, back up to Sample, top of the key. And they're going to get a travel called here against Sample. .106 left to play here in the third. Over to the right wing for Stoll. McQueen drives, takes it hard off glass, can't get the shot to go. Smithson is going to be fouled on the putback. Fouls goes against Garlock. That'll be his second. Team's third as Calvin Smithson at the line for 2 free throws. And he'll sink to first. Potter and Metzger will check back in as Sample and Mollis will check out. Second free throw attempt, no good from Smithson. And Giffen and Shellhorn will fight for it. A jump ball stays here with Stanberry.
Well, Giffen just beat Potter off the lane to get that offensive rebound.
Giffen will check out as Dias checks back in for the Bulldogs. Inbounds to Smithson. He'll be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2. And the foul going to go against Metzger, who is newly entered the game. He'll pick up his 4th here quickly. And I believe he'll have to come back out again here with 50.4 still left to play in the 3rd. I take that back. They put that against Garlock. That's going to be his 3rd. First shot no good from Smithson.
Well, Stanberry's had some opportunities from the line, just can't cash in. They'll finally get one of them.
29-25. It's a 4-point King City lead. 45 seconds left in the 3rd. Potter with the basketball. Leaves it off for Garlock, and it's going to go out of bounds off of King City.
Just hit it down off Garlock's foot.
McQueen with the basketball up at the top of the key. Over to the left wing for Stoll. Up top for Fletchall. Trying to get to Smithson up the high post, knocked away. Fletchall knocks it back, and Dias going to be fouled here with 17.6, and I believe this one's going to go against Potter, and it'll send Dias to the line for 2. The foul against Potter is going to be his 3rd. Sorry, his 2nd.
There are a couple ways to look at King City's playing fast, and they've had some struggles doing it. So do you try to slow them down, or do you go ahead and let them play fast with the idea that as they get older, they'll be able to play at that pace?
And Stanberry again misses on the first, hits on the second. 29-26. 15 seconds left here in the 3rd. It's a 3-point King City lead. They'll have the basketball up at the top of the key. Potter with the basketball with 8 seconds. Now 7 over to Garlock. 5 seconds back to Potter. 3 seconds. Drives. Puts up a shot. No good. Out of bounds off of King City as the quarter ends. 29-26 King City with a 3-point lead. We're back with the final quarter of this boys consolation game when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
King City Lumber can help you with all of your building needs. Whether you need help with your garage, tool shed, something commercial, or farm and agricultural, the experts at King City Lumber can help you find tools and materials, help you get your job done quickly and cost efficiently. King City Lumber, where customer satisfaction is their primary goal. Visit King City Lumber today, where they look forward to serving you.
Pineview Manor in Stanberry has been providing kind, gentle, and compassionate care for over 40 years. Pineview Manor is a skilled nursing facility that provides care for residents requiring a certain level of medical care that can't be met through home or other community services. Pineview Manor in Stanberry features physical, occupational, and speech therapy, as well as assisted living. Pineview Manor in Stanberry. There's someplace like home.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. 29-26, 8 minutes left to play here in the 4th quarter. It'll be King City basketball as we start the 4th quarter of play. Leading by 3. Garlock sends over to left wing for Sample. And gets Armfield on the pick and roll, but he can't finish. And going to be knocked out of bounds here off of King City. Nice pick and roll that time. Armfield just unable to finish. And now to be Wright bringing it across midcourt here for the Bulldogs.
That looks like the Wildcats maybe going back to that diamond and one.
Stolen away here by Garlock. Leaves it for Sample. And the shot is going to be fouled. And it will go to line to shoot 2. And they're going to get Smithson on the foul. That'll be his 2nd. Team's first here of the quarter. First attempt from Ryder Sample is good. And the second free throw from Sample, no good. Rebound pulled in here by Jordan Wright. Colby McQueen to bring the ball across midcourt here for the Bulldogs. Over to the right wing for Wright. High post for Smithson. Brings it down, and Ryder Sample forces a tie-up, and it'll be a jump ball. Goes back to, or stays with Stanberry. Ball inbounds up for Decker Heidi up at the top of the key. Up top for Wright. And the pass going to sail out of bounds.
Well, this
Calvin Smithson.
Change of defense has really discombobulated the Bulldogs here in the fourth quarter.
6:54 left to play here in the ball game. Colton Potter up top for Garlock. Over left wing back to Potter. Armfield from three, drains it. (33-26). 1.5 gone here in the fourth quarter. Wright with the basketball, leaves it off for Heidi. Up top for Wright. Into the corner to Smithson. And the shot off the side of the backboard by McQueen. Rebound pulled in by Shellhorn. Sample right wing. Up top for Garlock. Back to Potter, top of the key, three. Drains it.
Tell you what, he's been pretty much been money from the three-point line. He does a good job of taking his time, and if you don't get there, he shoots it. And if you do get there, then he doesn't force it.
Into the corner. Heidi for Wright. Trying to send it to Dias, and it goes off his foot out of bounds. Wright comes out as Stoll checks in. Metzger checks in here for Sample. Five and a half left to play here in the fourth quarter. Play 36-26. King City with a 10-point lead here over the Bulldogs of Stanberry. Shellhorn right wing. From Metzger over to Garlock. Garlock takes it, and it's going to be a foul called against Stanberry. And it's going to go against Colby McQueen. That is going to be his third, team second. At the line for two is Garlock.
Well, we've talked about the runs. King City on a little bit of one right now.
As Garlock hits the first. 8-0 here to start this fourth quarter.
You kind of question, does Stanberry have enough firepower to come back here in the fourth?
And Garlock hits the second as well. 38-26, 5:13 left to play here in the fourth quarter. And they're going to get a travel here against Colby McQueen. And you can just feel it from the Bulldogs. Just trying to do a little too much, down 12 points, trying to get it all back on one possession. 5:08 remaining here in the fourth. A good timeout called by Stanberry. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Toby Gilbert Tire in King City can help you with your tire problems, whether it be big or small. For a tractor, pickup, or even car. When you have a problem, whether it be in the field or on the road service, Toby Gilbert Tire in King City has you covered. That's Toby Gilbert Tire. Give them a call today at 660-535-6200. Again, that's 660-535-6200 for Toby Gilbert Tire, where they have uptown service with out-of-town prices.
Pettyjohn Auto Center in Bethany and Albany is a proud sponsor of Albany TV. Pettyjohn's is your local Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. For new and used vehicles, certified service, and collision center, visit pettyjohnauto.com.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. King City with the basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. 5 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter. 38-26, King City with the lead. Right wing with it will be Armfield. Up top for Potter. Has it stripped away here by McQueen. And they're going to get the foul. Garlock kind of came down in that swatting motion, and that's what they're going to get him on. And that is going to be the fourth against Jonathan Garlock. First free throw from McQueen is good. Sample will check in here for Armfield. They'll ride with Garlock and his 4 fouls for the moment. McQueen's shot no good. Rebound pulled in by King City. Potter leaves it up to Garlock, top of the key. Garlock leaves it for Metzger. His shot from 3. Misses short. Rebound pulled in by Stanberry. Back in transition. McQueen, and they're going to get a jump ball. And it goes to King City.
Almost trying to get it back in 1 minute, and it's not going to be that. It's going to be stops and good offensive possessions.
It's an 11-point ball game. Metzger right wing here for King City. Up to Sample.
And in fairness to McQueen, he's just trying to help his team by either scoring or creating for somebody else.
And a foul going to be called here against the Bulldogs. And they're going to get McQueen again. That's going to be his 4th now. Just under halfway through the 4th. It'll be the 3rd team foul called against Stanberry as well. Ball inbounds here for Metzger. Gives it to Garlock. Sample top of the key. Shellhorn into the corner for Metzger. Back to Shellhorn. Baseline, gets the little floater to fall.
Going to be tough for the Bulldogs right now.
Fletchall shot off the mark, and a foul going to be called here on the rebound. I think they're going to get Giffen coming in, and they will. That is the 2nd foul against Nate Giffen, team's 4th. Next foul against Stanberry puts King City at the line for 2 with 3 minutes left here in the ball game. Garlock drives baseline. Out to Potter, left wing 3. Long rebound pulled in by Shellhorn. Out to Sample. His shot from the baseline leaves it short. And then Giffen unable to keep it in play. And a timeout called by King City. 2:44 left to play here in the 4th quarter. 40-27 is the King City lead. We're back with more in a moment.
Now that the weather is cold and courses are full of snow, there is still one place that is sunny, warm, and dry for you to play golf. Wildcat Links in King City. So come and play amazing courses like St. Andrews or Pebble Beach and watch the game at the same time while never leaving the area. Don't forget to sign up for their Winter Golf League starting in December. Wildcat Links is the perfect place for the whole family, featuring a golf simulator, multiple TVs, shuffleboard, pool table, drinks, and food. Wildcat Links in King City, your local golf oasis.
Bank Northwest is a full-service bank offering checking, interest-bearing accounts, savings accounts, certificates of deposit, safe deposit boxes, as well as agricultural, real estate, business, and consumer loans. Bank Northwest features 5 locations in Northwest Missouri and Bethany, Cameron, Hamilton, Polo, and Stanberry, as well as 8 easy-to-use ATM locations throughout the area as well. Bank Northwest is your hometown bank covering Northwest Missouri. Bank Northwest, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Garlock will inbounds here for the Wildcats into the corner for Metzger. Shellhorn with it right wing. Potter leaves it off for Shellhorn. Is going to be out of bounds. Colby McQueen with the basketball up at the top of the key. Into the corner to Fletchall. Back up top for Smithson. Left wing Stoll. Shot from three. Off iron. Rebound pulled in by Potter. And they're going to get a foul here against Sample. And the foul against Sample is going to be his third. Team second. .208 left to play here in the fourth quarter. 40-27 is the lead in favor of King City over Stanberry in this boys' consolation final of the Albany tournament. Stoll going to be called for the travel. And we're going to have a substitution here for Stanberry as they're going to bring back in Dias, Heidi, and Wright for Stoll, Fletchall, and Giffen. 1:52 left here in the ball game. It's a 13-point King City lead. And Decker Heidi goes down in the backcourt awkwardly.
Well, you know, I know you feel sorry for the guy, but unless he's in danger, you don't stop the game. And I think that's what King City's asking about.
So he has to come out of the game here. And so Heidi will come out as Fletchall comes in. Ball inbounds to Garlock into the backcourt. Trying to get it back up top. It's going to be stolen away by McQueen. He'll take it late off glass for two. Still an 11-point King City lead, 40-29, 121 left here in the fourth quarter. Potter drives in, leaves it off back iron. Rebound pulled in by Stanberry.
It's a pretty slick move by McQueen, too, to cut off the defender so he couldn't get there.
And a travel going to be called here against McQueen. Kind of lost it trying to get it back, and it's called for the travel. Fletchall checks out as Decker Heidi checks back in for Stanberry. Potter brings the ball across midcourt for the Wildcats. Up top for Garlock. Over to Sample with 50 seconds left here in the ball game. For Shellhorn. Metzger up for Potter. And they're going to get a foul here against Colton Dias, and that's going to send Potter to the line for two.
Well, maybe he didn't foul intentionally, but if you were going to do that, might have started that a little earlier.
Yeah.
But that doesn't necessarily mean Coach Groomer wanted them to foul either.
Potter sinks the first.
May be a revelation to some, but kids don't always do what coaches want them to do or don't want them to do.
Stoll checks in along with Nate Giffen as Dias and Heidi check out. Second free throw from Potter. Hits off back iron. Rebound pulled in by McQueen. McQueen for Stoll, right wing three. Long rebound pulled in by Potter. And they're going to get another foul here against Stanberry with 25 seconds left. And it's going to go against Jordan Wright. That'll be his second. Potter again at the line for 2 free throws. King City leading by 12. And the first attempt is good. Second attempt from Potter. Misses off iron. Rebound made by Stoll. Deep three, Colby McQueen off back iron. Ball tipped around. Out of bounds here off of King City. McQueen will inbounds. Stoll from 3 in the corner, no good. Rebound pulled in by Metzger, and they're going to get a foul here against Jordan Wright. And going to the line now for 3 is going to be Graham Metzger. And the first free throw rolls out. Second free throw from Metzger is good. 43-29, 8 seconds left. Stoll brings it across, trying to send it to Wright. Knocked and stolen away here by Potter. And that'll do it, 43-29. King City, the boys' consolation winner here in this 84th edition of the Albany Invitational Basketball Tournament. We'll keep it here for the trophy, or for the plaque celebration here. And we'll let the public address announcer Derek Brown take it away here from Albany. All a part of your BTC Bank pregame tonight here in Albany.
And congratulations to the consolation winners of this 84th annual Albany Invitational, King City Wildcats.
We'll be back with the BTC Bank postgame and tonight's Winner Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winner's Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winner's Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winner's Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. To order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items, call Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winner's Circle North.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. It's a 43-29 victory tonight for King City here in this 84th annual Albany Invitational Basketball Tournament. They win the boys' consolation final. Mike, we said it was a game. It was going to be whoever had the last run would win. Stanberry in that second half goes on a 21-8 run in that second half to beat Stanberry. Let's take a look here at the full stats. King City shoots 12 for 40 from the field, 7 for 18 from behind the three-point arc, 12 for 19 from the free throw line, led in scoring by Colton Potter with 16 points, 9 points for Ryder Sample, 7 points for Josiah Shellhorn, 5 points tonight for Jonathan Garlock, 3 points for Brady Armfield, 2 points for Darwin Bowden, 1 point on the night for Graham Metzger. For Stanberry, they shoot 11 for 42 from the field, 2 for 11 from behind the three-point arc, 5 for 13 from the free throw line. Led in scoring tonight by Colby McQueen with 12 points, 6 points for Calvin Smithson, 5 points for Decker Heidi, 3 points for Jaron Stoll, 2 points for Jordan Wright, 1 point on the night for Colton Dias.
Well, and they're kind of making a habit of this fourth quarter run. I think what did Stanberry score in the fourth quarter?
In the fourth quarter,
was it not
they scored 3 points.
Okay, so
Stanberry scored 8 points in the second half.
So it was a 14-3 run.
Yes.
To finish out the game, and against the Warriors, finish out with a 17-2 run.
Yes.
In the fourth quarter, making a habit of that, and I guess if that's the good closers,
yeah.
I guess that's a good way to say it. Now they were definitely the better team tonight. Stanberry just had trouble getting anything going on offense. Played a pretty representative game defensively, I thought. Had trouble controlling Potter early and late.
Yes.
But I thought they did a good job. But you just not going to win many games scoring 29 points.
And again, tonight our Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game goes to Colton Potter. Again, played a great game. Mike, so far through 3 games of the season that we saw him, the freshman Colton Potter really looking like a great player for King City to watch throughout this season and then for his next couple years here in King City as well.
Well, if he keeps working at it,
yes.
I will say that because, there's always something you can do to be better.
Yes.
If not better, you can do it quicker. That's more. You can do it more consistently, and when you start thinking, "Hey, I've got it made and I've got it going," yeah, you're pretty done.
When complacency starts to set in, that's
so
whenever
I always
things
say
go bad.
hedge my bets when I say that. With a lot of if you continue to work to get better, and but there's sure a lot there to work with.
Like to thank our sponsors who can help you bring you tonight's broadcast. BTC Bank, Petty General Center, locations in Bethany and Albany. Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany and the Hogue Lumber Company in Albany. The Albany Hy-Vee and Northwest Cell. Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association. Mosaic Medical Center. H&B Bank of Stanberry along with Pineview Manor in Stanberry. The Bank Northwest of Stanberry. King City Lumber. Toby Gilbert Tire in King City. Wildcat Links in King City and the King City School District and the Stanberry School District along with the Printer and New Shopper located in Albany. Congratulations again to the North Andrew girls for winning Consolation and the King City boys for winning Consolation. We'll have 4 games on the docket for you tomorrow. It will be starting at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. The number 2 seed King City girls versus the number 4 seed Pattonsburg girls, followed by the number 4 seed North Andrew boys and the number 3 seed Pattonsburg boys. That game scheduled to tip off at 11:30. The girls' championship game scheduled to start at 1 will be the number 1 seed Platte Valley versus the number 3 seed Princeton girls. The final game of the day tomorrow scheduled to begin at 2:30. The number 1 seed Platte Valley boys and the number 2 seed Princeton boys. For myself, Jared Rolvis, color analyst on the night, Mike Atkins, cameraman Brett Williams, so long and good night tonight here from Albany.